What you're looking at is the cheapest VF HSV in the entire country. I found this car 1 month ago, sitting away in the sun, neglected and unloved, and so I decided to pick it up to restore it back to its original former Australian glory. Being my very first Aussie car, my first V8, I wanted to share my experience with you guys to showcase just how amazing these cars are. And so far, I've been absolutely loving this car, although it's still new to me and I'm still learning how to drive it. Though you guys keep commenting and telling me that you guys want to see it supercharged, so that's what we're going to be doing to this car today. And hopefully, fingers crossed, this won't be my last video.
The heck? It's frying the tires. How am I gonna get traction?
Oh, that's a you problem, my man.
My name is Clay Wong. Let's get it.
Oh my god!
Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Clay Wong, and today we are finally here at Platinum Racing. We've got my HSV VF Clubsport R8. I can't believe it. This car is still something out of a dream, but we've got something special because, guys, we have arrived with the LSA Supercharger that we're going to be throwing on to the clubby. I am so hyped. Check it out. This is the beast that we loved all the way from Melbourne. We drove 1,000 kilometers in basically a little and it made it. So finally, you can look at it in full detail. I'll tell you everything you need to know about this kit. It is a budget setup that anyone can do on their LS3, LS1, whatever motor LS you have. You can basically just smack this OEM kit onto your car. And we've also got some very special parts that we are going to be adding onto the Clubsport, the Supercharged beast, and I honestly can't wait to see how much power this thing is going to make. We're also going to be introducing one of my good friends, Tim, who is going to be helping me out with this build. He's also the cameraman for today. How are you, Tim? Always good to see you.
Always, mate.
We've done some killer stuff together
Yeah,
already.
definitely.
Putting the car in the dyno, seeing how it goes, and we're now going to take it to the next level. What do you reckon?
Oh, I'm really excited, to be perfectly honest with you. It's a good journey for you too, to experience the before and after, especially with the track results where you had.
That was a super bad 13 second, but let's not get into it.
Well, anyway, yeah, so really excited about to see the actual 150 horsepower gain, just from the bolt on the supercharger with a bit of tune.
And let me give you guys a bit of reference. Tim actually has a 1200 horsepower VF GDS that he's currently in the build with. He's the tuner, he's the builder, he does a lot of the things out here at Platinum Racing. He's the man behind the street races of Sydney. So if you haven't checked out that video, go and check it out. But we're going to be assembling everything, breaking it all down for you guys so that you can basically replicate this build at home. I don't even know what a V8 is.
Considering you're actually a JDM guy.
Yeah, I like RX-7s and turbos, and now I've got this thing, which
You won't go back.
hopefully not, or else you'll see this car up for sale soon. But anyways, all right, so basically we're gonna now begin our cooking show. We've also got a special guest, Peter, Mr. Butterworth, adding the butter sauce. How are you? So Peter and Tim are gonna help me with assembling this beast together. You guys have done several of these before.
Quite a few of them, actually.
Okay, that makes me feel a lot better because I don't know where to start. Would you please actually have a look at some of the parts that we've got here? I don't know if they're good.
Okay, the first few things we'll need to look at is feeling the smoothness of the actual rotating assembly, the rotor pack.
How does it feel for you?
That feels very smooth. There's no burring or any sort of resistance. The next thing is to look at is the rotor pack. They've got a coating on the rotor pack. Yeah, we look at the rotor pack for any odd sort of wear pattern, and that seems to be relatively consistent with the Ks.
So that's normal. After
Yeah, absolutely. You got a bad air filter or something, some debris goes through the actual throttle body, it'll go through the rotor pack. But in this case, it appears to be pretty much a stock.
Okay, so that's basically the thing that we need to look out for when buying a supercharger.
Absolutely. Okay.
Oh wow.
Okay, that's your intercooler. Generally, the other problems that you face with these intercoolers, they cave in at the back here.
Okay.
This one hasn't caved in yet.
Yet. No.
We normally take these intercoolers off and weld a plate behind them.
Yep.
Just to strengthen the brick itself. Yeah.
So, but that looks good.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I guess apart from that, that's generally it that you look at. I mean, these pulleys and stuff, all replaceable.
Yeah, these are all replaceable. Supercharger belt idler pulleys.
Yes.
Your water pump belt tensioner. That's your supercharger belt tensioner that mounts up to the driver's side cylinder head, like so.
Okay, perfect.
That's, and you can see,
Just goes right in.
goes right in. The harmonic balancer itself.
Big little belt
Yep.
there.
Okay, once we fit this, drill this and pin it.
Okay.
So it stops the actual harmonic balancer from slipping on the crankshaft itself.
And apart from that, you've got a few
Yes.
little hoses and whatnot.
We do. That's all for the actual intercooler. The heat exchanger. Some of our viewers may or may not know. Anything that's boosted actually compresses air into the engine,
Yep.
which essentially heats the intake air tap up. There's a heat exchanger. It's the front of the car itself. It runs a coolant through it. And as the car drives through the air, it's like a radiator. So it dissipates all the heat and returns a cool fluid back to the intercooler. Drops the charge temperature down. So this is the heat exchange here.
So this is essentially our supercharger intercooler. isn't it?
Correct. It's a heat exchanger that actually cools off the coolant. There's a water pump, pumps the coolant through that,
Yep.
cools off, and returns back to the supercharger intercooler. It's referred to as a water to air intercooler,
Right.
instead of an air to air intercooler.
Thank you so much for the breakdown on what we've got here. I know you guys are going to be asking. This whole setup here cost me $8,000. So it's a lot of money, but I think if you can make what, like 100 horsepower at the wheels, it's
Oh, it's actually probably going to make more than that.
$80 per horsepower, yeah.
Yeah, let's just bank on the 100.
yeah, let's
bank on the 100, but yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And that's just a stock motor, stock LS3, stock VN. So yeah, we put this car in the dyno and we got 260 kilowatts at the wheels. It's going to be a decent, very decent upgrade, bang for buck, and anyone can replicate this. Obviously, if you've got the budget, you could just go buy a brand new kit.
Yep.
But we're going to start off with something small. But yes, apart from that, that should be all we need, right?
What about your air intake?
Oh, yes. So it didn't come with one. I don't know why it didn't when it was the full kit, but I found this one over from New Zealand. Yeah, the guy's called X Air, and they actually make some awesome kit.
Yeah.
I actually haven't seen it.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's do it.
let's
This is going to be a raw unboxing. All right. Oh, have a look at this, guys.
Looking pretty spiffy.
This is absolutely gigantic.
Yeah.
Let's pull it out. Oh my God. I got a hat. Thank you so much, X Air.
There we go.
With those arms, mate. Oh. Whoa.
Mm.
Whoa.
It's carbon.
Yo, take a look at that.
New carbon. Check that out.
How sick is that?
Oh, that's actually really good, eh?
I think honestly it's gonna blow the socks off all the Australian manufacturers.
Big air intake, big surface area.
I don't know why people don't do the over the ram, except for the boys at X Air.
Yeah.
For the LSA. Let us know in the comments below what you think is your first impressions. Huge shout out to X Air. I can't wait to put this on and hear the noise of that supercharger. How does it sound again? And last but not least, the Pista Resistance, the LSA cover. I think that's it, guys. We've got the full setup here, all ready to go. I can't wait to assemble this beast with the guys over here at Platinum Racing, Tim and Pete. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yep.
The car looks a bit dirty, though, Tim.
Yeah, about that.
Did you park it outside, or?
No, we sent it to Tark from Liverpool Exhaust.
What?
Get the headers done. Did some 4 into 1 headers.
Wait, you did stuff to the car?
Yeah.
Wait. I can't see anything. Oh, yes, I see.
Look at that. Ceramic coated 4 into 1 headers.
Wow,
Okay.
that is sick. They look like they're glowing.
Nice and shiny.
Gangster.
Excellent job from Tark.
That looks unreal.
Uh,
Wow. Man, huge thank you to Tark from Liverpool Exhaust.
Yeah, he's a good man.
So, what extractors did he put in? That looks so good.
That's their inch and 7/8, 4 into 1.
Okay, perfect.
They're ceramic coated as well.
Yeah, they look so shiny.
And it gives it a nice unreal note too, especially when they're blown. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it
What
changes
does it
everything.
sound like? Do you mind starting?
Let's start.
I actually haven't heard this at all. Okay. Sounds pretty good. That is freaking loud. What? Whilst it's still cold, we won't tinker with it too much, but that sounds ridiculous. Shout out to Liverpool, Hurricane,
Yep.
Tark, you are the man. I can't wait to hear this car on full song. Not just NA, but with the blower. Dark here, so we're gonna switch back. I normally have my hat in front, as you guys know. Growing out my hair. We are repping mullet. So the car is now going on the hoist. What's the first order?
Air intake off, inlet manifold, get rid of the heater hoses, take away the fans, the harmonic balancer off.
After you do this, you have to tune your car.
100%.
And if you don't, you're gonna,
yeah,
that's not good.
too much timing, not enough fuel.
It's foreign object.
Literally.
Literally. Dubai NA intake. So if you guys want any of these parts, let me know. We've got a bucket load from the LS3. Yeah, we'll be sad. We'll be sad to say goodbye. Now we can really see the headers. Wow.
So we put the wiring. Yeah, there's so much junk.
Cockroach? Oh, actually, look at that. There's a full cockroach. What the heck? There's a cockroach in there. How does a cockroach end up there? It's insane, guys. Basically, at just 150,000 Ks on the clock. If you don't clean it, it gets really, really dirty. We found cockroaches and just a crap ton of grime. That it's now finally starting to look as best as it can again. Crazy though. This blue. Looks like we're low on coolant, so we're definitely going to address that for the moment.
Fingers.
Nice.
This one's been replaced.
Nice! Cockroaches, but clean new radiator.
Yes.
Alright, so we've disassembled everything now. The intake manifold is off. We have taken off the fan of the radiator, and it looks like this is a new radiator, which explains the lack of coolants. Now we are going to take off the harmonic balancer. We are getting pretty close to throwing on the LSA. Guys, honestly, doing everything right here with this HSV VF, that is surprisingly, my car is still mind-blowing to think about, because I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would own an Aussie car like this, let alone an HSV, and now we are going to be putting this on. And obviously, guys, this still blows me away at what we're doing right now. I just want to take this time to say thank you so much for all of your support. Ever since hitting 100,000 subscribers, this has been an absolute dream blessing. Now, we are going to be taking this to the next level. Hit that subscribe button, smash that thumbs up. We are going to continue on with this LSA. Let's go. Okay, these are the new pins for the harmonic balancer. Oh my God. What time is it, Peter?
The blower to go on.
Time for the blower. Clean it a little bit. All nice and clean now. It is time to lug the beast over. I'll give you a hand. Yep, hold it. Yep, oh, that's heavy. Oh, that's heavy. All right, well, guys, we are very close to launching the LSA into the LS3, converting this to a beast. Alright guys, we are back to Automotive Hospital, Platinum Racing. It is another day and we are going to be working on the VF Clubsport R8. We're going to be supercharging it with the LSA and I'm super hyped to see the progress. It is going to be killer. Alright, interesting. The car is on the hoist. There's two people working on it. Alright Tim, I'm finally back. I can see you've taken the bar off.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What have you done to the car? Oh my God, you've ripped it apart.
Dude. Oh no. The heat exchange is going in now. Mounted to here and here, behind the bar and in front of the actual radiator condenser, which is factory location for the VF GTS. And then we have another mounting bracket that will go from here.
Yes.
Then run our hoses from here, U-shaped form, and goes through the gap there, and that supplies the supercharger. This guy
So
here.
that goes to the front there.
Correct. And this one here returns back this way.
Ah.
So then we can put the hot fluid through this way, cool it off, back out nice and cool again.
So it's a separate temperature
Correct.
to what the radiator is actually
Absolutely.
doing. Ah.
Absolutely. Two separate areas.
Is there a way to get a bigger one of these, the heat exchangers?
Yes and no.
Okay.
You can,
Right.
however, the efficiency of the heat exchanger, the thinner they are, the more they dissipate heat.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
So the whole idea is to have the heat exchanger wide as possible,
Okay.
high as possible, so you can pass through as much coolant as you can through there and allow the cool air from the outside as the car's driving forward and passes through the actual heat exchanger, as the name suggests, heat exchange. There's a lot of controversy about intake charge temps. You know, water injection, a good thing to have is another reservoir and to have ice in it.
Literal ice.
Yeah, literally ice, and then have a bit of water.
So where do you get that
freezing?
ice?
Petrol station for
Oh,
the ice.
really?
Yeah, you know when you get for your
Yeah,
drinks
yeah, of
in
course,
the eskies.
And then if I want to use that ice later, can I use that ice?
You don't. Then we go back to connecting the hoses, fit the lid on, connect the fuel line. Then we'll go to the step of re-drilling the coil brackets.
Okay.
So we can offset them a little bit. We're almost there, my man. And there's we've already got them.
What is it? Oh,
Little harness adapter.
wow. So you can't use the standard harness?
No, because they don't reach. So that harness there goes into the existing LS3 harness.
Okay.
That's for the throttle body.
I love how it's come in a Coles bag. Is this Coles brand? Budget.
Yeah, so this is part of MAF and intake air temp. So the intake air temp is pulled away from where the MAF normally is, and we use, correct, there's a MAF card that actually drops into there.
Perfect.
So we can still use the MAF in place,
Okay.
but we have to put the intake air temp to the lid. And the reason being is for that boost application, as you actually increase boost or anything that's boosted in a confined spot,
Yes.
increases intake air temp.
Okay.
This is why we intercool things.
And we need to keep that as cool as possible.
Correct.
Don't we? Okay,
So
perfect.
basically, the denser the air, the more power you're going to make.
Okay.
This is for the purge valve, which is responsible for sipping up fumes, vapors from the fuel tank. This one here, this
Yes.
is the actual map sensor extension harness.
Okay.
So obviously the map sensor, which is located here, and then the extension harness will be around about here.
Perfect. And you're going to be tuning the LSA, the LS3 on the standard ECU.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And that's quite a tunable ECU.
Oh, very much so.
Okay.
We've gone with a stock 1900 in an SS in Soleil shaft.
Yeah.
We did 99, 141 mile an hour.
That is a killer car. We did a feature on it, and go check it out here.
Yeah.
With this setup, Tim.
Yeah.
Honestly, my dream is to run a 10-second pass. Can I run a 10-second pass with this setup?
You get very close.
Oh,
let me
really?
tell you.
Okay.
You get very close.
Okay.
You'll be running just depending on your gear changes, of course.
Okay, yeah,
and your
manual,
consistency.
yeah.
This is where it makes it a little tricky with an auto, and you had a little camshaft in it, and
Yeah.
a pulley upgrade, and so forth. But just by going from naturally aspirated to this, you're going to be well and truly into the others.
Oh, really?
Well and truly. So
Go. Alright guys, we're on a little bit of a side quest. I've got this fuel pump for the LSA Supercharger to go on the LS3. I need to get a fuse as well. Also, a 2-core wire that's going to connect everything all nicely to the engine bay. So we've got to go to J-Car, which apparently is up the road there. Jumping in the Kona. Once again, this is a huge shout out to Hyundai Sydney for giving me this car, and all the other cars that we drive out here. They are absolutely awesome. Alright guys, I'll speak to you when we get to J-Car. Alrighty, let's go. Oh, the progress. Okay, unfortunately, couldn't find the connector for the fuel pump. However, we've got everything else.
finish mounting the heat exchange for the brackets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beauty. I'll do a test.
Yep.
Yep.
And the water pump's going to mount here.
Can't wait to see all of this come together very soon. What car do you have here, Tim?
VX Clubsport R8 that's been sitting around for a while.
So you've never told me about this car till today.
Yeah, well, this one here he'll be coming up later on.
So look at the dash, guys. Motec dash, Coulson seats in the rear too, roll cage. That looks like a stock shifter, but it is a...
2-speed power glove.
What the heck? You've got a 4-link in here?
Yep.
9-inch diff?
Yep.
Oh yeah. You haven't shown me the engine bay, but what do we have under there?
Brand new.
You bought it brand new. What the heck? That is ridiculous. Oh, you got twin Garretts.
3582 RS.
Wow. They're pretty big turbos.
This made with the actual old GT series, plus 1,000 horsepower anyway.
That's actually insane.
Currently going to be selling the setup.
Are you selling it?
Still the 427
Jeez.
with twin G45 turbos.
Jeez. That's crazy. Hi guys, we are back for the final job on HSVB. We're going to be throwing on the LSA. How are we, Tim?
Good, buddy.
Whoa, what do we have here?
Bracket and tensioner for the blower.
Perfect.
So the actual belt tensioner with the alternator belt.
Awesome. Throttle body back on.
Yep, throttle body's back on. The other thing is as well, as I mentioned yesterday, the water pump's installed and all the hoses connected to it.
Oh, where is it? Oh, over there.
Yep.
How are you, Pete? How are you, Pete? Ah,
There's a water
that's
pump.
the water pump for the
attached.
supercharger.
Yep, you can see the return road goes into the water pump,
Yes.
out of the water pump, into the heat exchange, cool off.
And the heat exchange is all in there now.
And
Perfect.
then from the return road, we supply cool down coolant back into the actual supercharger intercooler.
Ah,
It's a new heater hose that are required to get it away from the actual original LS3 one
okay.
that actually run on top of the manifold.
Wow. Beautiful.
Yeah, look at that. Even better now.
This is it. Wow. How long has it taken you to learn how to tune these cars?
A long time.
Yeah.
So you can. There are a lot of tuners out there. They claim they tune, but
Yeah.
it doesn't just come with wide open throttle.
Right.
I'd say, yeah, great, 600 horsepower,
Okay.
easy cars to tune.
Okay.
It doesn't work like that. What people want is like, yes, I do want to make the 600
Yes.
horsepower, but I want to start.
Yeah.
I want it to drive
And reliably as
and
well.
reliably.
100%.
That's the point.
That's the difference, yeah. So how long have you been doing this tuning game for?
I started back in early 90s.
Wow.
1992.
Did they have computers back then?
Well, clunky old things, definitely.
What was it, Windows 99?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
All right, time to fit X-Air carbon fiber intake. Wow, that looks so sick in the engine bay. Pretty snug fit there. Full brackets included that help relocate the radiator slightly. You can sit right between the radiator and the front of this car. Oh my. That's a little preview for myself, but you'll see the finished product in a little bit. All right, guys, we are now doing some of the final touches. Pete, the man, is adding the cool. As you can see, it is almost all buttoned up and ready to go. I still can't believe. Honestly, massive shout out to everyone that has been part of the project, and of course, Platinum Racing. She's alive? Working well?
Yep. You want to listen to the exhaust?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's have a listen to the exhaust that we've got on. Headings. Oh! Oh! What the heck? You put a crackle mouth in there? Wait, do some more, do some more.
Pete's trying to bleed us.
Oh, okay, sorry. Pete. Okay, sounding good. Doing the bleeding of the coolant, pumping it, getting rid of all these bubbles. It's just so crazy to see that we're controlling it through there. That's sick! Wow, look at that. Wow. My man, my man, my man.
You'll probably find it's going to make a bit more than this damn GTS.
Oh, wow.
The 500 mark.
Yeah? So before we get started with our street test and drive and hitting the dyno, we're actually going to go give the car a full oil change.
Yeah.
Really good to keep on top of your maintenance, especially when you're going to do a supercharger application like we are today. And that oil looks delicious. Yeah. But hopefully we can put some nice fresh fluids in here. And yeah, just wanted to point out, have a look. Ooh, nearly died. Wanted to point out, oh. Oh, that's hot! I think it was that hot. I forget that we just turned the car on. Is that water?
Yeah, it's.
Ah.
Look at it, look at it. You see the little imprint.
Oh my god.
You've just put your fingerprint on there, mate. It's officially endorsed by Clay Wong, YouTuber.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go rinse it. Give me 1 sec. This is the stuff I do for you guys, hurricane exhaust. Oh, the birds. Honestly, I didn't even realize that the car was on the first time.
Yeah, you just have to. You know what I mean? You know what's on. Okay. Alright.
Get one of these ones.
Yeah, maybe. These CONG? Yeah, oh, hang on this.
It's on, oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, feel that?
Alright, my finger is literally on fire. But in the meantime, the oil is going in. I don't know how I'm gonna drive later. I can't even hold this camera properly.
Alright, let's start it.
What? You should have seen my face. What? Is that how it sounds now? Why does it sound like that? That's sick. Wait, can you do one? Let's go. Okay, so currently the car is not tuned. Oh, hey Sam.
Sounds good, eh?
Sounds, yeah, sounds crazy.
Sounds awesome.
Thank you, man. We'll be right back. So I'm gonna be monitoring this and this.
Yeah.
All right, not bad. It's frying the tires already. Hit 900. Is that okay?
Perfect.
Hey! What the heck? It's frying the tires.
Yeah, baby.
How am I gonna get traction?
Oh, that's a you problem, my man.
Oh no, I'm gonna need a 15-inch conversion or something like that. Maybe one day.
Maybe even 18s.
18s all day.
Little drive.
Oh really?
Yeah. Just a little one. Not going to go too crazy.
Yeah, let's do it.
So you know it's the difference. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, but it's stock still.
That's
I
okay.
haven't tuned it yet. Okay, let's go. Oh my god! What's going on? This is gonna be the first drive with the Supercharged LSA. Oh team, I'm so excited. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You haven't been in it for a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I've been driving a Civic
Holy
and a
smoke.
Korean car.
Uh-huh.
Traction control's off. Oh no.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
I'm really aggressive. God. Oh my god! Very aggressive though. It's not like a turbocharger.
Yeah.
So what's
Linear.
very linear. So once the tune comes in, it smooths everything.
A bit more aggressive. Wow. We've got pretty low timing. In
This
it now.
is just mild.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it!
Turn lights.
I love it! I don't even know how fast it. I can't wipe the smile off my face, Tim. Oh, thank you, Tim. This is killer. Tight gap.
Turn on the lights.
Oh, it's so aggressive. I'm so not used to this.
You're expecting when it was like just
NA.
like before. Yeah, NA.
Yeah,
and
you
it's like
can't drive it the same way anymore.
nah, it's a lot more aggressive.
Full on. I could just live on that all day. Oh my god! We're not even good enough. Tim, this is a monster. It is a demon. It is actually unhinged.
It's totally changed, isn't it? Just a little bit of boost. It's like what a difference, huh?
I think that the noise from there and there, the response, gobsmacked. I'm genuinely gobsmacked. I've never had this supercharged experience in my life.
Yeah.
You've converted me.
I think Sammy converted you on that one.
All of you guys did. Let's get back.
Go left.
Go left.
Not me.
Pretty hit. Perfect. It tries so good. It feels honestly more agile.
Yeah.
It just picks up and goes.
Yep.
On tap. Oh, this car's gonna get us in a lot of trouble. Have you got it in a lot of trouble after doing most of your builds?
Well, let's just say I'm very gentle now.
Guys, let me show you the engine bay. Let me show you the engine bay. I haven't been more happy to pop the engine bay till now. Ladies and gentlemen. Da-da-da. Where is it?
Get it?
My bad. Oh no, it's hitting that.
Yeah, it's because the other film is actually taking me that.
But you know that I would have driven the car. This is the heart of the beast. It is time to put LSA Supercharged VF Clubsport RA on the hot side. And hopefully we crack some killer figures with this car and new setup that last. It's all set up now on the hubs. We are going to be checking out how much power this LSA will make. Getting my tripod here, ready to go. Guys, it's going to be so interesting to see because on the chart you can actually see 359 horsepower, which is what this car ran in its naturally aspirated maybe a couple weeks ago. So we just did our first run. Tim, what just happened? How did you do this?
Well, that was with the download tune, mate.
No way. The platinum download tune, yeah? And you think about it, that's about 182 horsepower. Before and after. Whoa, it's through the chart.
Yeah. There's actually a bit more in it.
There's more in it.
Yeah, look at that. 10.9 AFR. It's actually quite rich.
So we can go
We can lean that up more.
550?
Yeah.
No way! So that's just an initial run.
That's right.
Wow. Alright, let's see what we can pull out. Tim's gonna work his magic, we'll leave him to it. Right, it's time for run number 2. Take a look at this, guys. Holy moly. 557 horsepower. That is what? 420 kilowatts at the wheels?
Yep.
Stock motor LS3, standard cam, just 7-8 headers. We've got carbon fiber exit intake and tuned by the best. He's too focused right now. Oh, guys. So what's the plan now, Tim?
Just going to leave it there.
Okay.
Being on stock boost and so forth. I mean, sure, you know, probably play with it a bit more.
Is it still safe at this moment right now?
At this point in time, it's really
Okay. Do you think that's a lot of power for what this is currently?
Yeah, look, you know what? We have pushed them further.
Yes.
I think for given the clutch circumstances.
Yeah. 100%. Just keep it safe. Oh. All right, now I need this in that. 427, 2650. Making what, 1100, Tim? God dang. And it's also got a Turbo 400, really similar to the one that we drove out on the channel. Look at that. Alright guys, that is a wrap of the full LSA Supercharger install out here at Platinum Racing. I want to say a huge thank you to Tim,
Thanks, bro.
my man, and as well as that, Peter. Thank you for tolerating all my nonsense, asking you all these questions about how to do this swap. I hope you guys have learned something, but the guys out here at Platinum held it down for the car, and I can't wait to see what this thing is like out on the drag strip.
Yep.
With roll racing
Rick.
and everything in between as well. Final closing words you'd like to add?
I can't wait for part 2.
Let's do it. And yourself as well, Peter? Nothing to add? Perfect. He's speechless. But that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. Let me know in the comments what you want to see done. Whether we should do a cam, whether we should do fully upgrade. Let us know. And if you want to sponsor the build to help us out, but now consider subscribing to the channel. Check out Platinum Racing on Instagram and Facebook. See you guys in the next one. Take care.